The military strikes against Iran have already drawn some protests here in our state, with dozens of people gathering in Avon today. NBC Connecticut's Jeremy Chin has their reaction and takes a closer look at why this is happening.
As cars passed by on Route 44 in Simsbury, protesters carried signs and banners, all with the same message: no war with Iran. Some of them feel President Trump is overstepping his authority as commander-in-chief.
Not following the procedure of notifying Congress ahead of time? I don't understand that.
Others are worried the U.S. will be dragged into a long conflict in the Middle East and believe it's a distraction by President Trump to deflect from domestic issues like the Epstein files and affordability.
We have an election coming in November, and he thinks this is going to help him. I don't know.
The Connecticut Republican Party, however, applauded the strikes, adding that it's about protecting the American people. They say the president, quote, demonstrated the clarity and strength that the world so desperately needs. The Trump administration has given a wide range of reasons to strike Iran, from destroying Iran's nuclear program to regime change, which Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth stepped back from.
It really is bewildering, because you say to yourself, doesn't he know that we expect him to have policy that is based on ideology, that is based on interests?
Secretary of State Marco Rubio now saying that there was, quote, an imminent threat to U.S. troops if Iran was attacked, so they acted proactively. Quinnipiac professor Anat Belitsky says that's more reasonable, but believes there could have been a different approach. She says forcing regime change from the outside almost never works.
What was going on there was terrible, but no country can interfere in another country's regime and think it can take it apart and do it for it.
She also says President Trump is taking a political risk after campaigning on a platform of peace and wanting to get a Nobel Peace Prize.
We don't need to be cops of the world. And Trump promised that he would make peace all over the world, and that's not what we're seeing.
She brings up a good point there. That Quinnipiac professor, Jeremy, has an interesting perspective.
Absolutely. So Professor Belitsky herself, she is originally from Israel and also teaches over there. So she has a lot of knowledge of what's going on in the Middle East.
This is personal to her. Tell me this, did she give any indication, do we have any indication on how long this conflict could last?
So President Trump today did say that this conflict could last anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks, but the military has the capability to go longer, and even said it could go longer. However, Professor Belitsky did point out this could go well longer, and she also points to Vietnam and Iraq as examples.
There's just no way to know. History will tell. Thank you.